feels more important to win, and everything is about an election cycle. To your point, one of the main reasons why I didn't run again, I could have run. The math was there. I would have, despite the fact Donald Trump couldn't stand me and was working aggressively to push back, and we were getting death threats, my wife and I, from all over the country because of my position that the election wasn't rigged in 2020. We could have won, but the problem was I just didn't feel comfortable going to work and only saying 60 or 70% of what I felt the truth to be.
Because you felt like you would be, you could.
Yeah, I'd be marginalized and discounted just because I didn't. It's a purity contest on both sides. And so for me, I felt like this role of being an honest umpire was better outside of elected office. And so being able to go to CNN, be on 15, 20 times a week, being able to write columns for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, giving speeches across the country. Because I didn't have the strings attached to me of being in elected office, I could be an honest umpire, which really put me in this interesting position. If folks were looking at it from a political spectrum, I sit in the middle, right? Because I'm calling, but only because I'm calling as many balls and strikes on the left as I am the right.
Which I wouldn't really call you. I wouldn't call you, some people call it balance. He has a balanced or nuanced approach. I would just say you're trying to stick to the truth.
Absolutely, because going back to the Ronald Reagan quote, which I use often, he used to say, somebody who's with you 80% of the time is a friend and an ally, not a 20% traitor. And I think we've flipped that script, that quote on its head in current times, because it's like, if you're not with me 100% of the time, you're a traitor. You're kind of dead to me. And to me, there's not a lot of problems that get solved in that. And if we unwind this math equation of being in elected office far enough back to the founding fathers, it was about legitimately protecting a process and solving problems.